Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rock Plays Fallout 4. As you can tell by all of these new things that have been popping out in our map, the Mechanical Menace, Far From Home, All Aboard, and Vault-Tec Calling, got something to tell you guys. And we uncovered the DLC for Fallout 4. I have never played the DLC. Told you guys where I've played before and then all the things that are new. Because obviously I haven't beat Fallout before. This is probably as further as I've gotten ever, and I'm so glad that I'm able to capture it and put it on YouTube because I'll be able to come back to all that stuff. And that's extra true about all of the DLC. I know Far From Home is probably Far Harbor. Nuka-Cola, I know that there's a Nuka-Cola DLC. I'm not sure what Vault-Tec could be. But these are all things that we have to listen on the radio. I know that we had just talked to the railroad. I know that we went and we got the Corsair chip. We went to talk to Virgil. He tells us that you're going to need help with this. So talk to the railroad, talk to the Brotherhood, talk to the Minuteman, see who you want for them to help you. And of course we have all of these other things to do in the map that we haven't even scratched the surface. But I am also curious to see the DLC, I'm not gonna lie. And for that reason, we're gonna shift gears. And I know in the last episode I said that we were gonna go ahead and try to see how far we can get with the railroad. We were gonna go talk to the Brotherhood of Steel as well, meet them finally, and see what we could get from all of that. But I also think that this is a good idea, and if you guys have anything to say, there's that comment section. But the tough question now, and one that I'm pondering in my head as I speak, is which one do I want to do first? They're all here. Nuka-Cola, the Valentine's Detective Agency, we got the Settlement Recruitment Beacon, we got Vault 88, and we have the Caravan Distress. I'm going to do Valentine's Detective Agency.
Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. I changed my mind. We're going to listen to all of these.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Kathy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Okay, we have Nuka World. I think we saw this one. Let's Vault 88.
Emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, Impish. Vault 88 Emergency Classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Alright, that's all of them. We got the Carabin over here. Obviously, Ellie Perkins is in the Valentine Detective Agency. That's in Diamond City. Ooh, I remember them talking about the food paste and it coming from Suffolk County Charter School. That's somewhere in the south over here. Vault 88 is over here as well. Somewhere down here by Quincy, east of Quincy. See what else we could find. Of course, we got the Museum of Witchcraft down here. What is this? Covenant? I remember hearing about Covenant. I can't remember exactly what it is. Ooh. The Nuka World Transit Center is just down here. And then Vault 81. Next to Chestnut Hill Reservoir. Next to Diamond City, of course. So, sorry, which one was it? This one. And I think that's Far Harbor. And I have heard really good things about Far Harbor. So, I think that's where we're going to get started, guys. Let me just put this away really quick. And then we'll go out to Far Harbor and see what that's about. I think all of these we could put away. Because, you know, otherwise if we couldn't. Oh no, let's get those pins back actually. That was my mistake. Yeah, we need all of these. We have 1669 bottle caps right here. Why? I don't know if I was putting them away for a rainy day or something, but that's weird. I always get, you know, just completely lost with the amount of shit that we have in our inventory at any given time. So if we don't need it, let's just put it away. Well, let's go to Diamond City and see what Ellie has for us.
Just like Malcolm said.
Whoa!
Not going to need that stuff anymore.
Yeah, he's not. I think we were just talking about this, if not in the last episode, in the episode before that, that we haven't seen the retaliation from Nelson Latimer, the guy whose son got killed because he got himself into some shady business, and that's when we were trying to help Paul Pembroke. I guess he did want to retaliate, and that was his attempt. I'm sure he's probably not done, and we're probably going to be hearing from him again at some point, but we handled that. Did catch me by surprise. I was not expecting it at all, but like I said, we took care of it. Whew, what a surprise. Okay, I guess we're not done. Hey, don't attack me, attack this guy. Oh hell no, now the whole freaking Diamond City's against us. Let's get out of here, man. I don't think we ever got that pacify perk. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know what I have to do to make these guys feel okay. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to follow us out here. And I probably shouldn't have shot the guy, but he was shooting at me, bro. Maybe I could have gotten him to shoot the people and then they would have handled it, but what am I? We'll see what happens.
Who's there?
Chill out. Yeah, they're following me out here for sure. Who's Percy? I can't remember who this Percy guy is, but he's hot on my tracks. He's not giving in. What mess, bro? What mess? God damn it. That is not how I wanted to continue this, man. That was a mess. Now I don't know where MacReady is. I don't know if he's dead or not. Why are these guys like this, bro? Okay, here's MacReady. Yeah, they're hostile. They're coming out hostile off the bat.
Getting a bad feeling here. We got trouble.
So I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Of course. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're not making this any better. We do want to go into the city, but it's not happening right now, guys. So fortunately this has to wait. This guy has made our day immensely harder than it has to. So Let's talk to the caravan. I feel like that's okay. Caravan's up here. BADTFL. Let's get away from Diamond City for now. It's oh!
I'm all over this.
Whoa. Are you gonna blow up? These guys definitely look new though. Is this guy not hostile?
I'm searching for the target.
Okay, you're the robot to talk to?
Friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well. Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
What kind of robot are you?
I am heavily modified, but at my core, I am an Assaultron. My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Okay.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
Cool, cool. Let's see.
They must be targeting you for some reason.
Probability is high that I am part of that reason. Besides myself, Jackson also created Turing, Hertz, and Porter. Our built-in modifications would be desired pieces of salvage. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
Well, you certainly paid that price.
Your apathy only increases my feelings of responsibility. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop
McCreed
these
really
robots
doesn't like
from causing
robots.
further harm. It's time to
We gotta
uncover the
remember
source
that.
and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
The Mechanist, like the movie?
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. I ask your assistance in stopping this Mechanist. A dangerous mind should not control such power. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Alright,
Yeah, let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
See you later, McGreedy. I'm sorry. For now, let's pick up all this stuff right here. Burn technical manual. That's probably no good. I can build what looks like
Any spare parts? You be sure to let me know.
oh, you don't get mad that I pick up stuff, huh? This is Jackson over here. He's the guy who was calling us, I think. What do you got? I'll take that. Servomech Junkbot. Okay, robot repair kits repair robot companions drowned in combat or downed in combat and can be favorited for quick use. And I've kind of missed what else was said, but that makes sense. Bunch of explosions happened after. Whoa, you move quick. That's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Zoe's diary as well. We're gonna give those things a look at. Totally. Gears and things like that. What is this thing? This thing looks massive, dude. Ooh, fusion core? Hell yeah. I'll take it. Bunch of garbage. The Mechanist holotape. So we got the Mechanist holotape, the diary, and then Jackson's things. Okay. Combat armor, plus agility, plus perception. And then we got this Assaultron following us now. I think that's pretty cool. Some new things to be looking out for. Now, where's General Atomics? Okay. Now we haven't been there at all, so this is new. Let's quickly look in here. We have, let's see what pops out first. The Mechanist holotape.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies, your protectors, and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new age.
Okay. Zoe's diary. If you're not named Zoe and you are reading this, then you are dead. You're dead. So let me just read this really quick. So I decided to start keeping a diary in this little holotape. I thought it'd be cool to only update it at different terminals, kind of like my own little collection, although half of the time I have no idea where we are. Navigation's not really my thing. I leave that up to the bots. Today we stopped by the decent looking salvage yard. It's impressively not gross and overrun with ferals like the last one. Liza helped me fix up this terminals so I could get down to business. Anyways, I think Ada and I got some pretty good defenses set up for now. We have good enough supplies for a bit, so imagine we'll give this place a pretty good once over. I really need to find some good things to trade if I want a new pair of gloves anytime soon. Raiders are dumb. I like to think that people like us are safe based just on their stupidity alone. They tried to steal something off Porter last night. A goddamn luggage toting sentry bot. Porter wasted 2 of them, another one set off a tripwire while running away, and the last one we think tripped and just impaled himself on his own knife. That's why you don't run with sharp objects. Of course, waking up to gunfire isn't very cool either. It's time that we moved on. Okay. We found this pretty cool factory with some decent Protectron parts, so Jackson is all hell-bent on making us a little bodyguard robot. He's been working on it with shades all day. I'm thinking of naming it Hertz. I can't wait. I love Protectrons. Protect and serve. Oh, and totally authorized to use deadly force 24/7. In the meantime, Ada and I set up the usual defenses and she helped me dig around fuses and stuff. Not that I'm lazy, but robots are the best when you don't have to do heavy lifting or feel like carrying stuff around. That's true. Seriously? So here we are at this rundown mom and pop repair shop when we find this trader hiding in the closet. He said he thought we might be raiders and just hid there for an entire day and night. And yeah, it's as gross as you might think because closets don't have toilets, or toilet paper for that matter. Anyways, he said we're pretty near this area called the Commonwealth that we might want to check out. Said it's got some decent places for trading as well as an old General Atomics factory. I think Jackson's all excited about the idea of upgrading Turing. That old Mr. Handy has been seeing better days. Shopping spree. You're not going to believe it, but we stopped in a department store. It's like a dream come true. I already found some new gloves and boots, not to mention a pair of sunglasses that will make Shades owe me huge favors. I'm pretty sure I can get him to take all my night watches for at least a week to get these babies. Turing has the rest of the route charted to the Commonwealth. We also heard a place they called Diamond City. But yeah, not what you think apparently. It's some sort of old-timey sports stadium. Could be fun though. It'd be nice to check in with another large settlement soon. Alright. Some good info there. I think Jackson's holotape is next.
We ran into some hostile robots today. They were pieced together, like the ones we've been making in that workbench. Weird thing is, one of them was spouting something about the Mechanist. That they're here to protect the Commonwealth. Yeah, protected my ass. We managed to lose them. Those things were dangerous. Shades and I went back and picked up an arm we shot off. Whoever's making these things is an expert. Maybe even beyond my level. I'll have to look into upgrading Ada and Hertz for some better protection.
Well then. This is Liza. Weird little camp that you guys got going on. This was Shades over here. Ooh. Turing didn't make it. Poor guy. And then this was our girl Zoe. With her new gloves and new boots. But they're not gonna be much useful now. Alright, well, we got everything that we seem to be needing to get here. So let's make our way east. And going to General Atomic Robots. We haven't been to the castle in a while. Let's stop there really quick, and then we'll loop around and get into General Atomic Robots. I think play into General Motors. I looked into what it takes for us to basically have the all clear with Diamond City after that misunderstanding. It says that if we wait at least 24 to 48 hours of in-game time, we should be okay. They usually do want you to kind of not kill any essential characters, and thankfully for us, Wellingham and Percy, the two robots that we had to kill, I could have probably not killed them, but unfortunately I did. They're not as essential as, you know, other people, so we should be in the clear. However, you know, that remains to be seen. Wellingham was the bartender for that one bar that's towards the top of the city. I can't remember the exact name, but is where that one guy was who was trying to do that deal with Nelson Latimer, and the other one was the night shift robot for that lady who kind of didn't like robots. I think it's called the Diamond City Surplus. So, you know, there's that. You know, we can't turn back the clock now though, so it's not much to do. We did kill them. So after 24 to 48 hours, which, you know, it must have been 24 hours already since we made it to the next day, we'll go back and check on what Ellie Perkins has going on. But of course we started it. Pretty sure this is the Automatron DLC, which does let you build robots, and obviously we saw that we already got the robotics workshop schematics, so now we could do that. We'll plan it down at some point up at Sanctuary Hills at some point, as that's our main city. But that's basically what we're looking at for now. But all right, let's go into General Atomics, see what's going on over there. Has to be that building right there. I'm gonna swim across. General Atomic.
What the?
Whoa! Assaultron double. She fell into the water. Goddamn fool. She's so funny. Let's see what we could do with her right now. Yeah, we could give her stuff. Who are these guys? The Rust Devils. Alright, well, let's enter General Atomics.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to not rest until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice.
Alright, let's read some memos from General Atomics Factory. They're not dated, at least I don't see one right now, so let's just read this really quick. With the launch of the new Miss Nanny model, customers will be wanting to bring defective units to the factory for repairs. In this situation, please gently remind the customer that our warranty program agreement states that defective units must be shipped through the proper channels before being accepted for repairs. Customers may be frustrated, but assure them that customer satisfaction is the absolute priority of General Atomics. Also, take this opportunity to tell them about our new quality assurance wing that will minimize the amount of defective units that leave the factory floor in the first place. As a receptionist, you are the first face of any of our clients see. Make sure it is a friendly one. Okay. Coffee preference. It tells the receptionist how everybody likes their coffee. This is crazy. Taking this down so I don't screw up this next time. Mr. Kincaid likes cappuccinos with extra foam, no sugar. Mr. Smith likes lattes with skim milk, 3 spoonfuls of sugars, very sweet. Mr. Nuke, black coffee, no sugar or milk, just black coffee. That's my way of taking it. Mrs. Calhoun, coffee with 2 packets of half and half, 1 sugar. Sometimes I do that as well, minus the milk. Alright. We did get into a gunfight, it seems. Ooh, and there's a bunch of them. Spring fire then. Use this. So this. See what's up these stairs. Sure, we're not done with it, with all these guys yet. Yeah, there's some more up there. Bunch of parts, kind of like Corvega. Let's open up this door. Whoa! Go ahead, I'll be over here opening doors. Okay, Kincaid's terminal over here. Let's give it a look at while our friend over there kills all these people. Congratulations on your promotion, Mr. Kincaid. We hope your transition to the factory goes smoothly. As the on-site human supervisor of the General Atomics Galleria, you will be helping to pioneer a new shopping experience for the expanding General Atomics customer base. We assure you that this will be a comfortable job and require very little effort or stress on your part. Your responsibility will help to simply observe the operations of the completely automated staff. We expect very little intervention will be required on your part, as the robotics staff has undergone strenuous testing before being deployed. Pretty good job. Thank you for your service to the company. GA Corporate. Thanks for nothing. I put in years of my life to keep this factory running, and this is how they treat me. I'm supposed to babysit a bunch of robots while they play shop? This is ridiculous. They don't think I can see what this really is. Ageism? I can still do my job as well as any 25-year-old. But they all tell me, Mr. Kincaid, it's time to retire. Mr. Kincaid, you should travel. Mr. Kincaid, you should spend some time with your family. Well, I want to do any of those things. I want to sit here and run this factory like I have been for years. This job will kill me. I'm literally going to be bored to death, and it will be their fault. Hey man, there have been worse jobs than that. Somebody's going crazy over here. Tesla Science. Energy weapons permanently inflict 5% critical damage. Perfect, because that's what we have on right now. I don't see nothing else over here. Man, I wish we could. Sheesh. I wonder where our girl is.
I've never lost anyone before. These feelings of grief are new to me. Tell me it gets better.
Yeah. Ooh, you have missiles. That's probably what it was. Jesus. What is that thing, too? Yeah, this guy looks a lot more tough than the other ones. Jeez. Do I have a very tough gun? What is that brain thing that you got going on?
Through.
Can you see them? We've lost them, sir.
They're on the top. Yeah, this goes up to where we were over here. Saw my love flash through my eyes.
Violence protocols engaged.
I'm sorry, but my program requires that I try to kill you.
Well done, sir.
He's gonna blow up. Search Robo Brain. Yeah, that guy was the main guy. Ooh, we're getting some rats off of that. Cool. Well, I knew there was a way to maybe get around that stuff, but that, I guess, was the way. Glitched out metal box. You doing alright, Ada? Okay. Good to know. Let's take a Rad-X. Mechanist device. Plasma cartridge. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Ada then.
How did you retrieve something from that robot?
I did.
Have you seen a robot with a brain like that before?
No, but my old caravan discovered records about them while we were scavenging military facilities. According to my databanks, it's called the Robo-Brain. It was considered one of the most technologically superior robots ever constructed, but the model never reached full production status.
Yeah, it had this interesting tech.
Intriguing. Let's examine it. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the Robo-Brain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Are you sure?
While there's only a 78.3% chance that I'm correct, I'd like to point out that it's the only lead we have.
Let's just hope it's safe.
I share your sentiment. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. To maintain peak efficiency, I strongly recommend that we remain together until the radar beacon is successfully installed.
Alright. So we gotta build that workbench and put that thing into her head. Kinda like Mr. Valentine with Kellogg's brain. Weird, this is new. It says QR Department Health.
Greetings, Unit 761. Welcome to the General Atomics Quality Assurance Department, where we assure your functionality is up to our high standards. We must run a few tests before returning you to your caregiving duties. Now please, proceed into the first test chamber.
What?
First, we must test your disciplinary and behavioral management skills. A quality assurance associate will be playing the role of your hypothetical charge, Little Timmy. Little Timmy has broken a valuable vase while playing catch in the house. The vase was a family heirloom, and it is quite irreplaceable. Please punish the child accordingly.
Well, let's check this out. I'm not sure what this is, but it says something about quality insurance. It says punish him? Okay, back to the bathrooms. These were the doors that we entered earlier.
Bench is a powerful tool, allowing even the simplest of minds to create complex robots.
I was wondering where you were. What child?
The child needs discipline. Please punish him. Fantastic. The appropriate punishment was separation of the child from any potential source of entertainment. And please remember, corporal punishment is strictly forbidden unless the Proceed into the second test chamber.
Is the second door open now?
Problem
Yeah.
is many unit must be able to identify the needs of our charges. Please assess the state of the crying child and fulfill its needs.
This is the test baby. Kickball.
Correct. The child was hungry. Your vocal tonality analysis programming seems to be in working order. Please take this opportunity to reconfirm that any deprecated muffling procedures are not left in your programming. Now please, proceed into the third testing chamber.
Alright. Yeah, this is definitely something weird. Or, you know, something that
We
is...
will now test your hazard detection matrices. Please childproof this environment by moving any hazardous object to where little hands cannot reach. Please remove any hazardous objects.
Find anything useful?
Yeah. I guess we're baby-proofing this place, but it did say move. I was just moving stuff earlier too, so
Please eliminate any potential tool of self-harm.
self-harm. Ha! The machete for sure, right? I'm just gonna take everything, man. I don't know where else I'm not seeing.
Childproof the room.
I'm going.
Splendidly done. All potentially fatal objects have been put out of a child's reach. Please remember, children have a penchant for finding ways to harm themselves. They never are truly safe. Absolute diligence is required. Congratulations! It appears you are fully functional and ready to return to service. Please take a replacement fusion core, which is saved in the hallway on your way out.
Thanks. Cool. Alright, I guess we passed that. With flying colors, who's to say? But, well, the next point of service, we gotta build the robot workbench. And we could do that anywhere. We're gonna go do that. I said Sanctuary Hills, but actually we're gonna do it at the castle. Just because, you know, why have everything just at Sanctuary Hills? Let's put it over here. Speak to Ada. Come here, Ada.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
God damn it.
Ada?
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
Let's give a joke.
Just be certain you don't disconnect anything essential while you're rummaging through my circuitry. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Cool.
Hey.
A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updated.
Attention, all
And installation complete.
attack reported.
Analyzing Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Which means the one I destroyed isn't the only robo-brain under Mechanist control.
Yes, and we can use this to our advantage. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
A quick stare? Hell yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Good. Let's get started. I'm uploading the location of the RoboBrain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
Doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
Alright. Okay, this is by Fort Hagen. Unfortunately, both Somerville Place and Finch Farm want us to help them out. Are you? Yeah, you're still following me, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go do that really quick. I totally forgot that Finch Farm was a thing, and I don't think we've connected them yet. So hopefully after this, we'll be able to send somebody through. Unfortunately, us being at freaking the castle made us...
Abraham.
I hope you're here to help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them. But they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back. With reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Alright. Yeah, this place is definitely not connected. Daniel Finch, I can't get these guys to go do supply line either, so we're kind of stuck here. Hopefully they'll have enough for me to do some turrets. They rarely do though, ever. Okay, so we do. Should be able to build 2. Why do you keep saying the past? I thought you guys had died.
We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
You ever seen so much junk in one place? That'd be my husband's handiwork.
I forget if we did send somebody out to connect you guys. I think so. I forgot where I checked that, but it's over here. Yeah. Finch Farm's the only one that's not connected, so we're gonna have to send somebody out there. It's a bunch of kids in this one too.
We could really use your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. We didn't know who else to turn to.
Got you, baby. Hyde Park. Where the hell is Hyde Park? There it is. By Jamaica Plain. Outpost Samoja definitely has more people than they really need, so. Whoa! There's no way. That was pretty cool. Dude literally just slammed me down, bro. That was crazy, though. That was crazy. Let's try that again. If that happens again, bro, I'd be dying. Oh. What? We tried it twice, guys. It's not gonna work the third time, I don't think. So let's show them what we got. All right, we're gonna go get a power armor suit, and then we're gonna go mess them up. Let's see what these guys are about, man, because that's 2 times they just dropped me like crazy, like I was a rag doll. And we just can't let that happen another time, homie. We need to bring the smoke. Okay. Whatever that freaking sword guy is, he's definitely tough, man. This guy. Ooh, this guy looks tough too. Ooh. God damn, bro. These guys are no joke. Yeah, these guys are making this a little bit more interesting, bro. Cause goddamn. How many people how many casualties did this place get? Let's see. No, none, thankfully. But you guys saw how they freaking tore me up immediately after I got in. And there was those freaking things too, those sword guys. You alright? Yeah, you look cool. If we're gonna get attacked like this too, guys, I don't know. We're definitely gonna need something new. Alright, you're gonna go to Finch Farm. We'll send 2 and 2 to Finch Farm, the other person to the other one. Whoever doesn't have a job. You got a job. You got a job. What's the other place called? Somerville. That's 5. We lost out on some food there. This guy doesn't have anything to do, so we'll move him to Somerville since they don't have a lot of adults over there. That's 4. I think I have to really rethink things on how I want to move forward, because we might have to upgrade Ada a little bit. I don't know if she stays with us. I don't know if she's our permanent, one of our permanent companions. I'll have to look that up. But these guys are coming in with the smoke. And if we have to go get another thing for them, then I want to make sure that I do that right. And we're going to take care of some of our locations too, because if they're getting hit with this along with super mutants, I'm not so worried about gunners, raiders anymore if these guys are around, because these guys came with the smoke, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that took it out of me. We got to start figuring out about getting heals, getting all of that stuff situated, because they were no joke. But if you guys liked the episode, make sure that you guys hit that like button. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.